Mrs. Miller and Skylar again. And we have our dog here named Mayhem, or sometimes what do we call him?
Big old hippo.
A big old hippo. So we're going to read you a story. We're going to start our next book, Junie B. Jones, Cheater Pants. Chapter 1 is called A plus May. Monday. Dear First Grade Journal. Yesterday was the weekend. The weekend is the nickname of Saturday and Sunday, only I don't know why. Those 2 days zoom by speedy quick, and that's how come I didn't have time to do my homework, cuz what do I look like, a clock or something? Last night I begged to stay up to do it, but Daddy said no. He turned out my light, and that was not helpful. Now I am at school and Mr. Scary said to please take out our homework, and I feel sickish inside. I hope that Daddy is proud of himself. From Junie B., first grader. Next to me, May got her homework out of her backpack and she put it on her desk. She smoothed out her paper and smiled. I'm sure I'll get an A+ on this one. I get an A+ on all my homework papers, Junie Jones, she said. One time my homework was so perfect that Mr. Scary sent a happy note home to my mom and dad. I did a shrug. Blah, 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 I said. May did a mad face at me. Then she quick tapped Lenny on the back of the head. Lenny, did you hear what I just said to Junie Jones? She asked. I told her that I always get an A+ on my homework. Lenny turned around. Please don't touch my hair, May, he said. I used a brand new hair gel to spike it today and I don't want you to mess it up. I waved at Lenny across the aisle. I would never touch your hair, Leonard, I said. Your hair looks like an interesting glob of artwork almost. And artwork should never just be gawked at. Lenny nodded. Thank you, Junie B. Jones. You're welcome, Lenny. Whose last name starts with an S, I think? I said. After that, I smiled at May very smuggy. Lenny likes me way better than he likes her. May squinted her eyes at me. How come you didn't take your homework out, Junie Jones? She asked. You're not following directions very well this morning, are you? I did a big breath. Then I quick reached into my book bag and I pulled out the rumpled up paper and I pretended it was my homework. There, I said, there's my homework. Now please mind your own beeswax, you Snoopy. You Snoopy May.
Snoopy May.
May's face got reddish and flushy. She started to raise her hand at Tattletale, only just then the teacher called on her name. May, it's your day to take the attendance sheet down to the office, he said. Would you like to come get it and take it down there, please? Yes, she said. I would love to, Mr. Scary. The attendance sheet is when the teachers send the names of the absent children to the office. I do not actually approve of that practice. May hurried to the front of the room. I'm never absent, Mr. Scary, she said. I'm always here. Have you noticed that, huh? Have you ever noticed how I'm always here? Mr. Scary closed his eyes for a second. Oh, yes, May, he said. Believe me, I've noticed. May did a giggle. Also, I'm always punctual, she said. Have you noticed too? Have you noticed how punctual I am? She smiled at the class. Punctual means on time, everyone, she explained. Last year I was so punctual I got the punctual award. The punctual award is an award for the child who's the most punctual. Mr. Scary stared at her and he said to please stop saying punctual. After that, May took the attendance sheet and she skipped to the door. Don't worry, room 1. I will get this attendance sheet to the office all safe and sound, she said real loud. Then everyone who isn't here will get reported to the principal, and that's exactly what they deserve. Mr. Scary did a sigh. Please, May, just go, okay? He said. May did a wave. Then she hurried out the door. After she was gone, I roamed my eyes around the room. All of the children had their homework papers out but me. My insides felt sickish again because pretty soon Mr. Scary would find out that I did not do my assignment. I swallowed real hard. My eyes kept on roaming around. And then, what do you know, they roamed over to May's desk. And surprise, surprise, I saw her homework paper sitting there. It was right out in plain view, I mean. My heart pounded and pounded at that sight because my brain was getting an idea, that's why. I tapped on my chin, very thinking. Then, quiet as a mouse, I pulled May's paper a little closer and I copied what it said. After I got done, I breathed in relief. Because now I had my homework paper. I smiled to just myself, and then I closed my eyes and I whispered, "Thank you, May, for letting me borrow your homework." All right, that was the first chapter. So we will maybe get back to you tomorrow and read chapter 2 and find out what happens after Junie B made that choice to steal May's homework. So, what do you think? Was that a good idea?
No.
No way, Jose. She has to do her own work, doesn't she?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, guys, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had fun during your e-learning time and everything went well. And we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.